Dr. Kemi Lawrence for Kemi Talks Media. It's Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024. We have a new update and a breaking update on this case of the 35 children who lost their lives at the Christmas festival that they were doing in Ibadan for the children. And this is very tragic because, in all, many families lost their children a week before Christmas. And now the breaking news is that Oriyomi Hamzat, the owner of the radio station that broadcasted, adverts for the event and also broadcasted in the morning yesterday that people shouldn't go to the venue anymore because it was overcrowded, has now collapsed and rushed to the hospital. He's on an oxygen tank, as you can see over there. Oriyomi Hamzat has been hospitalized. I have to say this to you. There's a lot of people on X largely mocking him, thinking that there's nothing wrong with him. It's just disguising because the Queen has been arrested. Queen Naomi has been arrested along with 6 others. The police made that known to journalists this afternoon. And one of the 6 is the principal of this school, the Islamic school. You can see what's going on here, tribalizing the tragedy. Yoruba buying Yoruba. Look at that. So now the fights are everywhere on X. This person says Oriyomi Hamzat is an agent of death. Don't whine us. Get up and go take your portion from Kiri or Kuja. I want to laugh, but it's not funny. Where they disguise. Largely they're abusing him. This person is saying prayers for Oriyomi here. Now this one here is very interesting. Things are very suspicious. This type of thing happened to him about a few years ago, and now it's happening in a larger figure. If you don't know Oriyomi Hamzat, the broadcast journalist, investigative journalist, and activist, something happened to Oriyomi when I left Port Harcourt prison in 2018. And I think it was my second, I was arrested 3 times. It was my first exit out of, Port Harcourt prison. They released me on June 5th. Oriyomi was arrested in Ibadan for the death of a young man. He had an orphanage that wasn't registered or anything, just a place where he keeps homeless boys, takes care of them, and he has a staff that runs the place. Something happened between the staff, Oriyomi, and one of the boys, in which the boy was hit, reportedly by a staff member, and the kid died. When the boy died, Oriyomi Hamzat took the boy's body and put it in the trunk of his car, and he was carrying the child somewhere. It's that somewhere that we don't know till today. The police caught him, arrested him, and they locked him in Agodi prison. When this thing happened, it was so shocking. You can look at Google Archives that everybody that knew Oriyomi, he didn't own Agidigbo FM yet. He was on his own doing freelance broadcasting. Everybody just deserted him. Nobody wanted to be associated with him because rumors were out there. He was carrying the child to reportedly a ritualist. Reportedly, they killed the child. There was murder. There were just so many reports. When I came out and I found out he was arrested, and he has a lot of investigative CDs and documentaries that he did, I just decided that I should go to the prison. On that morning, I made yam, I made egg, stew, and I took some change. And I took it to the prison because I know how it is when you're in prison and what people bring you and what you would love to have in that prison. So I woke up very early one morning. I went to Agodi prison with the food and the change so that I can buy snacks and things around the prison. They just told Oriyomi that somebody is here to visit him. And when they told him it was Kemi Lawrence at the time, I don't know what he thought because I was not really his friend that I knew him in person. I just went out there out of a gesture because the whole industry abandoned him. This is Nigeria for you. Nobody came to that prison to see him. Everybody wanted to distance themselves from him. So I went, I visited him, and he really appreciated everything, and I never heard from him again. But at the end of the day, it was an attorney in Oyo State that was, prosecuting him, and that attorney happens to be my first cousin, Shewa Bimbola, and Shewa Bimbola was the Attorney General of Oyo State at that time. So he was prosecuting Oriyomi for Ajimobi's government. At the end of the day, Shewa came to me and said, Cousin Kemi, please stay away from Oriyomi Hamzat case because I'm prosecuting him and I know you're a journalist and you're all friends and things. I said, we're not really friends. I just know him as, a broadcaster that I admire his work and I listen to him and all that. But I just decided to go to the prison because I know what I went through in the prison. Even me, at that time, I didn't know I was going to prison the second and the third time. Things happen in life. But eventually, they gave him bail because people were fighting to get him bail. When he got bail, he's Sheyi Makinde's friend. Sheyi ran for governor, and I don't know. I think one of these governors, they just dropped the case on him, and he was pardoned. And I really don't know the fate of the child, what the motive was, but this is what this person is talking about in this tweet, because this I can relate to. A lot of people can't relate to it. It was one kid, and, there are rumors out there, all kinds of horrible, I don't know if they're true rumors, like who built Agidigbo FM, who gave him the capital to start it, people, the opposition, the PDP, guy, Makinde and the APC guys, they came with all their narratives. I saw everything on Twitter, trust me. And people were like, Makinde built the station for him. There's no concrete proof of that. The reason why they went after him on that was that after he came out from prison, he was cleared. Oriyomi was the one that was doing the social media manager for Sheyi Makinde's campaign. I was told that he was the one running the handles. When the governorship candidates are, campaigning and all, somebody would post pictures of them, where they went today. They said he was the one running that Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram handle for Sheyi Makinde. But at the end of the day, that aside, I had to tell you that story on this tweet. That aside, this tweet is now saying it's now happening in a larger figure, from one kid to 35. But Oriyomi Hamzat was not a member of the organizing team for this event. His station already put out a statement. So when you see him lying down in a hospital bed being given oxygen, it's a normal reaction, okay, to something that's so tragic. So Nigerians, please, all this weary day disguise, all this stuff you're saying might not even, it's irrelevant, If I am a radio station owner and I advertise this event, honestly, I don't know where I would be. I would have collapsed a long time ago. 35 children. This is not just about police might arrest me like they arrested Naomi. No, that's not even, police might want to invite everybody that was involved, but I think some people react differently. Everybody has different reactions. It's something about our bodies, Look at the woman in Jamaica at the petrol station. When those guys opened fire, like, they weren't shooting her, they were shooting another drug dealer. But when they opened fire, look what happened with her 5-year-old son. She ran and left the kid. The kid was running with the bag towards the mother. I've seen many reactions like that before. But anyway, this last tweet says, now why some people know they like help people. See how people are insulting somebody who made tragedy while doing good. At the same time, I cannot imagine what the families of the children are going through. The poverty level in Nigeria is at a different stage since 2015, which is true. People are hungry. Children have no food. Some of those children are in homes where they cannot even get 3 meals anymore. And let me just say this to you as a side thing. A parent has contacted me, and this parent does not want to go on the news. I said it's impossible. This person said they lost 3 children there, and I think this is a newsmaker. This is the problem we have in Nigeria. I've always blamed the mainstream media for this. Okay, they don't show the name of the victims. The victims' names and faces must remain in the news. Okay, in America, within 24 hours, we have the picture of all 35 children. We want to see their photos. If you know anybody that lost a child, send the photos to me. I want to collage this. It's hard work, but it's not that hard. Okay, let's do like modern countries that we want to live in, that we want to be like them. I need 35 pictures. This man lost 3 of his children. He said he was at his job, construction worker, building a house. His wife took the children to the thing, and he came home, his children were gone, all 3. This is somebody that should be on the news tonight. Okay, sir, if you're watching this, okay, the person understands English, but send photo of me, my display one, me for mi ò ní photo tí or anything, but ẹ láti sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ sókè kí ni ìmáa ṣẹlẹ̀ again then you get justice, because this is not even a matter of just justice. I want to get justice from gan àwọn gan, they are all shocked that irú nǹkan báyìí lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Please don't